18 million Americans are house poor, and this is the reason why I choose to rent when I can afford to buy.
I love her take on this, and it's interesting because she lives in Los Angeles, as many of you know, is a very expensive, compared to a lot of the other parts of the U.S., city to live in. And she was mentioning for the property that she currently lives in, which is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, she is paying $2,800 a month, which I understand is a pretty penny, but just stay with me. She pulls up a property, she does the down payment, she does the taxes, insurance, she does the whole 9 yards, okay? And she says that roughly it would almost cost $5,000 a month for that mortgage payment. So understandably, that's a little around $2,100 more a month, give or take. Outside of that, there's obviously the upkeep of your own property, as opposed to there's not really any upkeep when you are renting a property because the landlord is taking care of it. Outside of that, she's not planning on living in LA forever and therefore does not want to buy a home there because that's just not what she wants. So if you are one of the millions of people in the US that are renting and you're not currently owning your home, it's okay. And there's a few reasons for that. One, home ownership is not for everybody. Not everybody wants to own a home, and that's okay. Also, in instances like this, it is substantially more expensive to own a home than it is to rent a property. Now, yes, could she go and buy, an investment property somewhere else to offset it? 100%. She could do that, okay? Be something she wants to do or you want to do. Instead, you could invest it and you could get a very nice return in that money. So at the end of the day, don't let anybody pressure you into buying a home if you financially cannot afford it or it's not something in the world that you want to do. However, if you do want to purchase, that's okay. And it's okay to look at the numbers and figure out if it makes sense to buy something, if it doesn't make sense to buy something. Maybe it doesn't make sense to buy something in your city, but you have the money and maybe you want to buy an investment property. Who knows? So talk to a lender like myself or somebody on my team and figure out what those numbers look like before you just jump into the deep end of buying a home because everyone's telling you you need to buy a home. And if we run the numbers and you're like, Jordan, it really just doesn't make sense, then hey, it doesn't make sense. And keep renting and find what makes you happy and go do that.